and welcome to my kitchen, and today we've got a kitchen basic. I'm going to be showing you how to make a cherry pie filling, or in my case cake filling, and it's super easy and it's really delicious, and let's go see how we do it. Alright, to get started, we're going to make cherry pie filling. We obviously need cherries. Now this is not a fresh cherry pie filling, although you could do it, but I'm not showing you how to make it from fresh cherries. This is how big is this? This is 1 pound 9 ounces, so it's like a little over 1.5 pounds of cherries in light syrup. And these are a little bit tart, dark cherry, and they're delicious. I got these at Trader Joe's, and for a very reasonable price. This jar was less than $3, and it about blew my mind when I saw them. So I bought 3 or 4 jars.
They survived all this time?
Yes, I haven't even opened one yet because I've been waiting for the right recipe to use them in. We're just going to use these. If you can't find them in this size jar, not a big deal. You can often find canned cherries in the fruit section, like where you find the canned peaches and the pears and the pineapple. They're usually up on the top shelf, and sometimes you can find something called Oregon brand. It's the same brand of cherries I used in my chocolate cherry chunk ice cream, and you just use 2 of those, 2 cans of those. So you want to have about 3 cups worth. So I'm just going to make a mess, and I'm going to go ahead and pour those cherries right in the pot. And this is going to bug me, so there we go. I'm going to add a cup of sugar. I'm also going to add a heaping 1/4 cup of organic cornstarch. You can just use regular cornstarch. You can use tapioca starch. It's all good. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a good stir. And get that all incorporated, and so you don't see any more powder. Okay? Then we're going to take this over to the stove, and we're going to put it over the heat until it gets thick and bubbly. Okay, I have this on the stove over medium-high heat, and one thing I need to stress to you is that whenever you're doing a sauce that's thickened with cornstarch, you always want to add the cornstarch to the cold or cool liquid. You never want to add cornstarch to hot liquid, otherwise you will get lumps and clumps and very unpleasant final outcome. So, the other thing about cornstarch sauces is you want to constantly stir it. It's just like if you were making pudding. When we add cornstarch to milk-based sauce and we make a pudding, like a chocolate or vanilla pudding, you always want to go ahead and stir this fairly constantly. You don't want to walk away from it for any amount of time. You'll know it's done when the juices are clear and no longer cloudy. You see how they're kind of cloudy and milky looking? Once this is thickened and the cornstarch is activated in that sauce, it will no longer look milky. It will look clear and transparent. And it will look just like cherry pie filling out of a can, only you know what went in it. It doesn't have any questionable ingredients, and it's much more delicious. So, we'll be back when this is bubbly and clear. Alright, this happens fast. So you'll notice it start to steam, and it'll go from thin to super thick, just like this. And you can see it's transparent, translucent, whatever you want to call it, and it's thick. And we're going to turn the heat off because you don't want it to scorch, and we're going to put it over here. And then we're going to allow this to cool. So this is great for an ice cream topping. You can use this for cake filling. You can use it for like cherry turnovers or little mini cherry pies. Make sure you let it cool first. Don't use this when it's super hot because you'll ruin any pastry you try and put this in. This would be great for a Danish filling. You can use it in, Kiflis or Kolaches or any number of fruit-filled Christmas cookies. So that is how you make a delicious cherry pie filling or cake filling or pastry filling. I hope that you give this a try, and I hope that you see how easy it is, and I hope that you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.
Thank you for joining me in my kitchen
and I just
today.
leave it on the counter or stick it in the fridge. We go through it fast enough in our house that
If you like
it doesn't
this,
go bad or
please consider
anything.
giving
So
me
4
thumbs up
cups of
button
cold
if
brewed
you have
coffee,
rating.
and into
And
that
also,
I'm going to
make
put
sure that you
about a
subscribe
cup of
if
heavy
you're
cream.
already subscribed.
You can use milk,
Don't miss out on
almond
any
milk,
of the fun we
rice
have here in
milk,
our kitchen every single
soy milk,
day.
whatever
I
is your
hope that you
preference.
enjoyed it. I'm really
And of
glad
course,
that you're here.
you're
Thank
going to
you for
want to do
stopping
this
by.
to,
Don't forget to come by tomorrow.
where you like it.
next
How
time,
light do you
happy
like your
eating.
coffee?